No bolts, no bars, just anchor studs and interlocking steel. This new tech from Rhino Metals is worth a serious look at. I've been in the safe business 50 years, and I've seen some relatively innovative bolt work systems. They're generally all inside the door, and some safes, the door actually was round and it's screwed into the body. But it's still had a bolt work system on the inside. It threw bolts to keep people from unscrewing it. Now, this particular safe, and soon the entire line, is going to have an innovative system that doesn't use the bolts. It doesn't have bolt holes. It has a different type of frame. It's very clever, and we're going to show it to you right now. SafeX uses a sliding bar on the inside, and the anchor bolts, which are attached to the frame, end up going into the door, and the sliding bolt slides over and locks it into place. The door becomes integrated with the frame. Now, it happens to be inside this safe, but I want to give you a quick safe review. This is the Rhino LGX, 4224 Home Safe. It's a nice safe, but let me show you the outside first. When we get into the door, I want to show you that, take a little more detail. This is a 14 gauge, I'd say a light duty home safe, but it's really quite nice. It's got a fire liner in it that, well, we'll see how good the fire liner is when I open the door. 42 inches tall, 24 wide, 20 deep. Add maybe, 2.5 inches for the handle. That way, if you're going to put it in a closet, you'll want to know that. It'll fit a California closet, no problem. So it's got an EMP-proof secure ram lock that's highly regarded. It's got a simple handle. Now it's off the floor a little bit because we've got it on a pallet. So it does have 4 bolt holes because it's bolted to that. And you can bolt it to the floor. It's highly recommended since it's just shy of 300 pounds. And just so you know, it comes in a couple of different sizes too. So let's open this up. We have it set on the standard code here. And let's take a look on the inside. And you've got a marvelous door panel kit and shelves. Well, what would you expect? Of course, it's a home safe. But let me show you what we're talking about here. These are the locking studs, and they are in here like it's crazy. And they've got 2 washers on them. And when you close the door, they go into this hole. This goes into the hole. It goes into all of these holes. And then right here, when you throw the bolts, this little piece of metal, and it's pretty thick actually, comes across and it locks it into position. It's not going anywhere. In fact, to get my bolt back, I gotta put in the combo. To get my prop back, there we go. So you've got 4 of these locking on that side, and you have a dead bar on the back side. So, but I wanted to show you that. This is really interesting, the way they've done this. And it was really out of necessity to free itself up from some of the Chinese products, because the Chinese makes the bolts, the handles, they make all kinds of stuff. Well, this way they're more self-reliant, more of it's made at home. But look at this guy. This thing worked pretty good. This will fit passports, knives. And in here, this is a document pouch, but I wanted to point out, it comes with a side shooter plug. So you can put this really close against the wall without breaking the plug off. And it has a built-in light kit. It also will charge, looks like USB, and it has 1, 2, 3 outlets. How do you go wrong? So you could plug in your dehumidifier, a charging system, alarm, whatever you want to do. You can plug it in here. So this will make a dandy safe. Now, there's a couple of extra things about this that I didn't notice. Now, you'll see a tag deep in here. It says, cut the zip ties before you move the shelves. Okay, so you got to go in, cut the zip ties, and then you can move the shelves up or down. You can move a half of a shelf, and these shelves are very nice. They have a Velcro material on the top and the bottom, and there's a reason for that, because they're gifting you. They're gifting you some 6-pack rifle rods by Rhino Metal. They're orange, they're good looking, and I don't know if you're familiar with these, but it can turn the safe into a gun safe if you got short guns pretty quick. And they will Velcro. I got a different brand sample here. So, well, the first thing you do is you drop it down your rifle barrel or pistol barrel, and you just put it in here, and you're in business. And you cannot believe how many rifles you can get into a spot. And if this is too long for you, you can just take it, cut it, and shorten it, say for a pistol. And it can work really well. So these are dandy, and I don't usually see these gifted in a safe, but wow. Nice hooks, it's stable. This is a great little safe. Now, one of the advantages that I didn't mention is look at the thickness of the door. It doesn't have the Boltworks appendage on the back, which generally eats up 3, sometimes 4 inches on the back of the door, pushing it inside the safe. So you're going to get more inside cubic feet than some other safe would that had the same external dimensions. That's a real plus. The other thing is the fire rating is at 1400 degrees, which is a real plus. This is a DOJ approved safe. Let me share a few pros and cons. At least this is the way I see it. I'd appreciate it if you throw some comments in there, and I'll try to address those as well. Now, I'd say the pros are definitely the bolt system. It outlasted the competition in a series of pry tests to a great degree. That was really good. It's got a good fire liner. It's reasonably priced for what you get. It's just a really nice looking safe, impeccable paint job. I could go on and on, but let's look at a couple of cons. You know, I wish they had put a type of pocket in here with that material that resists heat. And that might have given your documents a little longer time in a fire. I'm a big fan of mole, maybe a couple of rolls of mole, but I certainly appreciate the hooks here. I personally think the hooks should be on this side, the pocket should be on that side because, well, my wife has pearls and things, and if she shuts the door too fast, the pearls will swing out and maybe get slammed in the edge of the door. I don't know that to be a fact, but it could happen. And the other thing is, this safe has not been battle tested out in the real world yet. And when that happens, we'll learn a lot. I'm hoping we're going to learn this safe is superior for its size, metal thickness, and weight. And I'm kind of expecting that's going to happen. I should also mention I'm John with Dean Safe Company. I'd appreciate immensely if you would subscribe or at least give us a thumbs up. That helps with the YouTube algorithms. I want you to know nobody paid for this video except those thumbs. So if you could give us some thumbs up, would appreciate it. Thank you so much.